Hi, good morning, everyone. Carrie from down in Texas. Different look, right? Yeah. Still trying to get my lighting and everything squared away. I have another option today, so I'm gonna see how this one turns out. So let me know if this is better. This is using a much smaller camera, but it's still on my computer, which is incredibly slow. So we'll see if it works. But let's get ready this morning. Grab your coffee, your tools or makeup, and let's get rocking and rolling here. All my prep work is done, including my under eye concealer and my under eye corrector. That's done. My moisturizers, my primers. Now we are going to come in with tinted moisturizer. And this today is Fenty's tinted moisturizer, one of my favorite. And you can get this at Sephora. I will give you the number in just a minute, the color number. So let's get this on and see how this goes. Very light today. I do have some things out of the office, but they're not client meetings today. They're things I have to get done today personally. So, of course, gonna get myself together, but just using my tinted moisturizer today instead of a bunch of foundation. So we got that on. That looks really nice. Bring it down onto the neck. All right. Now, concealer. Definitely want to cover this up down here. Remember, these lines that you can see right here, those are fat lines. And what I mean by that is there's missing fat. When you lose a lot of weight in your face in particular, there's a couple of things that happen. There's those lines that show up, and then there's also wrinkles that show up. And here in particular for me is a bad spot. Those are where I lost so much fat in my face that I now have the very distinct talk lines. And truly the only way to resolve those is to have fat put back in. And I'm just not sure that I really want to do that or have a semi lift. And I'm not sure I want to do that either. So that is what happens when you do lose a lot of weight. And of course, I've lost over 100 pounds. And it was just one of the things that I will be trying to cope with as I go through my life. I guess it's really going to just depend on what am I going to be ultimately comfortable with. And is it something that I'm going to have to do to continue to get, it's going to prevent me from working, for example, in my modeling? Is it something that I'm going to have to address? It could be. I don't know. We'll see. Hasn't at this point, but you never know. Okay, so we've got all that on. Let's get some contouring done. We're going to be working on these big bones right here. And when I do this, just so you know, I'm just tapping, right? I'm not going in and sweeping a whole bunch of product off because I don't want a whole bunch of product. I just want a natural shadow from this big bone and then from under my chin right here. And down in the V of my neck. Then I'm just going to come back in with the lighter color and just blend that. You can see it definitely. I do not do near as much as a lot of other people do, but you know that's just me and my comfort level. Okay, now I'm going to come in and let's get all this sealed up with my loose setting powder. And it is, you know, the one that I love so much, which is my Laura Mercier. I'm going to use this little brush today just to get right under here. Make sure that I really get that set. I didn't yesterday, and I could definitely see throughout the day a difference in this under eye area. So I'm just going to really concentrate my powder right here for right now. I'm going to come back over and do all of it in just a second, but just really, really wanted to get that concentrated. Yeah, looks good. Dip my powder puff in and get the rest of it going here. Obviously, I've done my brows too. Try to do those. Goodness, I got my powder everywhere. On my black shirt. I try to make sure that I really blend that to make sure that I don't have big blotches of powder everywhere. All right, lipstick. My lips are really dry, so let's get on a just a lip gloss here real quick. This is one of my Tarte products. It is a lip plumper and a gloss. Just need that moisture right now until I actually get my lipstick on. Okay, let's do blush today out of order. Out of my normal order anyways. This is my Milani Baked Blush, their new product, and it is in color Dolce. And I must say, I adore that product. Today, we are going to use a really dark royal blue because in my shirt, I won't show you here. It's my beautiful boy Duke. It's my Labrador shirt, and in the shirt itself, there is some royal blue. So we're going to pick up that royal blue color today and work with that. We're going to be outlining here. Just following underneath and on the lash line. For me, it helps me to guide what I'm doing by using the lash line to follow that. Okay. You can see that's very, very pretty. It kind of looks purpley when I'm looking at you in the camera, but it is definitely, definitely a royal blue. I'm just going to grab a angled brush here. I'm just going to soften that out. We have a softer line on the outline. All right. Love that blue. Really love that blue. Let me get a tissue here. My nose is running again. All right. So we got that on. Now, today I am going to use a neutral color, and it is actually my eyebrow palette. I'm going to use the taupe color, and I'm going to mix it in connection with my setting powder. The reason I want to do this because this is such a dark color that I put on for the outline that I really just want that to be the accent, if you will. I want that to show through. I'm just making sure that I've got really bright under eye with my setting powder, which I do. Coming in the corner as well. All right, then we're going to pick up the taupe color right here. Sorry, this one. We're going to put that up in the transitional area on my eye right here. Want some definition, but I don't want a lot of color. So I'm just using a nice neutral taupe to get some variation in my eye socket. And just using windshield wiper motions back and forth. You can see it's just a very soft, but you can definitely see that there's a difference in the color in the color. Now I'm going to dip into the darker color and just come in right in here, right in the actual transitional spot in the crease, if you will. Okay, we're going to clean the brush a little. Just took it and I swept it down on my towel. And now we're just going to blend upward. Want it to go up onto the bone itself. Okay. Now again, we're going to dip into my finishing powder with the same brush. I'm just using the same brush. And I'm coming in on the actual lid. And I'm putting that color on the lid. And then up here. And then we're going to make sure that we're really light in here. We don't want any discoloration in the corner here. Beautiful. Very soft here today. Then we're just going to take finishing powder and sweep into the blush area Make sure we've got all this really blended out well. And I forgot to get my lipstick out. I'm so sorry. So I will jump in and grab and get that. This is my dollar store LA Colors Cocoa Shimmer. As you can see. Using a darker color today. Because I have this really dark blue liner. Okay, that looks really nice. I'm really liking that way that looks. Classic, simple, but nice. Okay, let's get these curled. One curl down at the bottom. And then up on the ends of the lash. Bottom. And then up on the end. L'Oreal Panorama mascara in black. Of course, I always go to the bottom. You know me. I want to make sure that I'm really locking in that curl. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me today. I love having you. This channel is just all about taking the time to work on ourselves, get ourselves ready for the day, make sure that if we do have a first impression during the day, that we are put together and that we can take advantage of that 10-second first impression. First impressions happen one time. You never get another opportunity for that particular impression. So we want to make sure that we are ready to go. Because you know what? First impressions could change your world, could change your life, could send your life in a completely different direction that you had no idea about. And we want to be prepared for those. 10 seconds is all you get. So you got to make sure that you're ready to go. All right. I'm going to revisit the moisturizer here in just a minute so I can give you that color. Once I get my glasses on and I can see what I can read for you. And I will get you the name of this pencil. It's different than the Davis pencils that I normally use, my eye pencils. And I will see if I can find the name as well on that for you. Come down and get these bottom lashes covered up. It is hair color day today. Thank goodness. All right, now let's get to the second coat, and the second coat is just literally sort of towards the end of the lashes, just to grab a little bit more fullness and length. This is a tubular mascara, so as you apply, you are creating thicker and longer tubes on the lashes. That is also why this mascara comes off so beautifully, because it is tubular. All right. Beautiful. That looks really nice and simple and classic today. Let's get a little bit more blush back, a little bit more color. Let's also, I have it out still. No, I thought I did. Going to, well, I don't. Ah, here it is. I'm gonna just check my brows and make sure that I didn't get them covered up. Nope. Let's do a little brush. Those look really good. They're looking, my eyebrows are looking really good right now. Okay, so let's get the glasses on. Well, that looks really nice today. Do want to very pretty. So what do you guys think of the different look here? Is it something that you can see better? Are the colors better? Is it clearer? Is it more crisp? Let me know. Would you give me some feedback? If this is the best filming situation, I would really like to know that, and then I will take the necessary steps to get it set up like this um, moving forward. Okay, that's it for me. Many blessings to you today on this Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I don't even know what day. It is Wednesday. The 30th of October. Tomorrow is Halloween. That's right. Have a splendid, splendid day wherever you are. Get out there and hit your grand slam. And remember, take the time every day to work on yourself, to make yourself ready for the day, to be the best version of yourself put together and ready to just knock their socks off in whatever activities that you've got planned for your day. I love the fact that you guys are part of this small but growing community and you are making it happen, and I thank you so very much for that. Your help in growing this channel will help me get to the next plateau where we can do some interactive stuff, which really excites me, setting up some actual interactions between me and you guys. That's really important. Let me jump back in and tell you the color on my Fenty tinted moisturizer is 2A. As you can tell, it's a very light ivory color. And the pencil is a Claire's. Claire's. Wow, haven't been to Claire's in a long time, and this eye pencil did really well today. So that'll tell you those last a really long time. If you're looking for a new set of pencils, go to Claire's. There you go. I mean, it's been years, and that went on just beautifully smooth. The color blended. Very impressed with that. So that's it for me. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me this morning. Thank you for all your wonderful comments and your support. And You brighten my day. You really do brighten my day. Things for me right now are very difficult, and one of the joys that I get every morning is coming in, reading your comments, and filming these videos. They're time for me to decompress, get my thoughts together for the day, and then try to hit as many grand slams as I can during the day. God bless you. Thank you so much for all you do for me. Have a fabulous, fabulous day. Be safe. Always watch your surroundings. You never know. Don't take anything for granted. If you have questions or concerns or want a specific color for the day, or you want me to do specific product demonstrations, let me know, guys. I really do want to hear from you on that. If you want me to do a full face of a makeup brand, I'm okay to do that as well. I just really want to hear from you guys. That's what this channel is all about, is interacting with each other. Remember, age, don't let it stop you from anything. Let it inspire you to get out and chase your goals and your dreams. You don't want regret. You don't want to miss something or not go after something because you're afraid you're too young or too old. Don't let it get in your way. And I will see you guys in my next Get Ready With You tomorrow morning. Have just a fantastic hump day. This is Carrie from Texas. See you tomorrow.